Thank you, and good evening to everybody, and welcome to this evening's Planning Applications Committee meeting. Before I start, I'll just go through the evacuation procedures. We do have some members of the public who are not normally here, so I ask that you ensure that you are all signed in on the sign-in sheet provided. These will be used in case of an evacuation. A fire drill is not expected, so if the alarm sounds, please evacuate the building quickly and calmly. Please use the stairs and do not use the lifts. Once out of the building, please gather outside the Lloyds Bank building on the opposite side of the road. Exit by the door by which you entered the room or by the fire exits which are clearly indicated by the standard green fire exit signs. If you need any assistance in evacuating the building, please make yourself known to a member of staff. The meeting is being live streamed and recorded for future publication on the Council's website. Please can I ask that you turn your mobile phones off or ensure that they are set to silent for the duration of this meeting. Okay, item number 2, apologies. I have several apologies this evening. So I have apologies from Councillor Wilson, who's being substituted by Councillor Guttridge. So thank you, Councillor Guttridge, for coming along this evening. I also have Councillor Hartshorn, who I have apologies for. Do I have any other apologies? Councillor Markham.
Yeah, apologies from Bagwant Panda. He's not very well.
Thank you. Do I have any other apologies at all? No. Okay, item 3, the minutes. So hopefully you've all had a chance to have a look at the minutes. Do I have any objections, or may I sign them off? No? Okay, I'm not seeing anyone indicated, so I shall sign those off. I'll just give you my notes, actually. Thank you. Okay, next item is item number 4, declarations of interest. So do any members have any interest not included on the schedule they wish to declare? Okay, looking around, nobody has any. Item 5, declarations of contact. Yeah, sorry, yes. I do actually need to declare an interest myself. Thank you for reminding me. So on our first agenda item this evening, which is to do with the cricket nets in Bulkerton, I cannot speak because I am a trustee of the Bulkerton Sports and Social Club. So when we get to that, I will remove myself from the conversation after I've spoken as a member of public. Okay, do I have any other? Councillor Smith.
Yeah, ditto. I'm also a trustee of the Sports and Social Club, so...
Okay, item number 5, declarations of contact. Do I have any declarations of contact? No? Okay, so in that case then, we'll move on to the first agenda item. Now, before we start this item, which is in regards to the Bulkerton Sports and Social Club and putting up cricket nets on the recreation ground, I do need to bring it to the attention of the Planning Applications Committee that I received a message this afternoon saying that Sports England, who are a statutory consultee, have not been consulted. Therefore, I've been asked to defer tonight's tonight's agenda item until such time that they've been consulted. So obviously I need to put that through yourselves, so I need to take that to the vote. So can I ask for all those in favour of deferring this item to a future meeting? Okay, so that is unanimous. So gentlemen, I'm sorry, I do appreciate that you've come in to speak on this item this evening. However, because we do need to go through Sports England, and they do need to have their say as a statutory consultee, that will not happen. We have the notes that you've given us this evening. They will be shared with council, so when it comes up for the future, they will all receive an electronic copy of those notes beforehand.
Could we be brought up to date? Because we're working on the assumption that we're applying for 30 metres by 20 metres. Well,
yeah, sorry, we can't discuss it this evening. If you want to get in hold of the planning officers...
Can we have information?
Yeah, is that okay? Okay, so if you don't need to stay if you wish to leave. You're more than welcome to do so. If you just go straight down the stairs to the big staircase, that'll take you straight out the door.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we'll move then to our next agenda item, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay, thanks, Chair. So our second item is a householder application for a first floor extension to the rear and the raising of the lower ridge height to match the existing main ridge height at 17 Newlyn Close in Horston Grange. The key considerations for this application are the impacts on residential and visual amenity. The window-to-window minimum distance standards are exceeded with regard to neighbours to the rear and north of the site, and therefore the impact on privacy and residential amenity is considered to be acceptable. It is considered that the proposal would have a minimal impact to 16 Newlyn Close, as the extension is on the opposite side to this property. 18 Newlyn Close features a single-storey rear extension, and therefore these openings cannot be considered as their unoriginal. At the first floor, number 18 does feature original windows which serve habitable rooms. However, the extension would not infringe a 60-degree line from the centre of these windows, and therefore the impact to light and amenity is considered to be acceptable. The raising of the ridge height to the side extension of the property by 60 centimetres is considered to have a minimal impact on the residential amenity of neighbours, and generally the proposal accords with the standards set in the SPD. With regard to the impact on visual amenity, the rear extension would not be visible from the street scene, and therefore it's considered that it would have no negative impact. Currently, the ridge height drops slightly to the right side of the building, and as part of the application, this part of the roof would be raised to be in line with the existing ridge height. As the maximum ridge height would not be increased, it is considered that the alteration would not appear incongruous and that there would be minimal visual harm. In conclusion, the scheme is considered to be acceptable when assessed against the impacts on residential and visual amenity, and the proposal accords with the SPD. As such, the recommendation is one of approval, subject to the conditions as printed within the agenda.
Thank you. Okay, so we have a recommendation before us to grant planning permission subject to the conditions as printed. Do I have a proposer? Thank you, Councillor Smith, and a seconder, Councillor Markham. Okay, so I'll open the floor for debate and discussion. Do any members wish to make any points? No? Okay, so in that case, I'll move directly to vote. All those in favour of a recommendation to grant planning permission?
That's unanimous.
Okay, so that's unanimous. Okay, thank you very much. That concludes tonight's meeting. Thank you. If you could stop the live stream.